Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Now today you join me at the farm because I'm going to show you what I've been working on for the last few months. Oh yes, we've got a new unit. Now the reason being, I don't know if I've spoken about this in my last video where we were before, but unfortunately the farmer was selling the land, so he gave me my notice to move out of there, but he promised me a space at his farm, so that is where we are now. And let me tell you, the last few months have been different. We've been talking about a space. Really, he's pretty full on his farm, so we've had to make a space out of a barn, and it's a little bit smaller and it's very different to where we were before, but the same kind of idea, you know, a rundown barn basically. Before I show you, bear in mind it is a little bit smaller. He did say it was going to be like for like and the same size, but it is slightly smaller, but I'll show you that in a minute. So we'll go through that now. I'm super excited for it. It's not completely finished yet, so this is like raw form. But anyway, I'm going to stop jabbering on. So let's get inside and show you what we're dealing with. So this is our new entrance. As you can see, we built a nice ramp so we can get the cars in, and we've got solid metal doors for once. We finally got some nice doors which open up nicely. So here we are. This is going to be our new workspace. Don't mind that. I had the touring in it and it decided to dump all that all over my freshly concreted floor, but is what it is. I've got some like truck wash or something that can scrub that up, and then I'm planning on painting the floor with some like polyurethane paint just to protect it so it doesn't seep into the concrete, so it doesn't leave stains everywhere. I think that was about 3 days after I laid the concrete, and it's safe to say I wasn't very happy, but it's what it is. We've got some patching to do. I'm planning on boarding all of this on the inside as well, so we can put shelving and paint it white. This wall's pretty much done. Again, I'm going to paint all this white. Now, I've got the toolbox in here. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but we have got a slight incline so the floor's not completely flat, but it is what it is. So that being said, I've put 2 cars in here. It is pretty long. I had the touring in here and the compact, and before we built this back wall, because the barn carries on further, but he wanted to put his tractor in there, so I've only got a little bit. But yeah, so I had the touring in here and the compact, and the touring was overhanging a slight bit, so I could probably fit 2 compacts in here, no problem, but obviously the touring's a bit longer, so 2 small cars would fit. But that being said, I think I don't really want to keep 2 cars in here, so I'm going to transform this front bit to where we do the car stuff, and then I can have a nice workstation at the back plus storage, because it's it's pretty long, but it's very narrow at the same time. So anything we put on the sides or store on the sides, obviously, is going to limit our walk around space and workspace on the cars. So that's something to think about. Toolbox is here at the moment. My plan is to just carry on board in here, have a nice workbench or something, solid bench here, and then another toolbox here or some shelving. I've got some of this checker plate or whatever you call it so you can stack the tubs on. So I think that's going to go on one of the walls, or if I put a big load of it there so I can hang tools on there as well, so I don't need so many toolboxes, because I've got another big one to come up as well. I'm pretty happy with it. I do plan, with this timber here, I want to build like a false ceiling, just so it boxes me in a little bit, so I can put lights, because we are hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood boys, we are getting electric put in here, so that'll be a bonus. But yeah, so obviously there's no way I can hang lights on that, but the roof leaks a little bit and it drips right through here, so I want to put a false ceiling on, and then I can put some lights. So obviously it gets rid of the draft, gets rid of the noise, and it keeps some of the heat in for the winter, because it's going to be shitty rain, and obviously it's the tint roof, so it's going to be super noisy when it's raining in here, but obviously when you're trying to film stuff, it's not ideal. Now, this side, you may have noticed that there is a door. Me and the old man have put this door in because, oh yes, there's more. So here, you will find the touring, and this nice big space here. No, it's not mine. It's not mine yet. So there was people in here before in this whole area, and there was a trailer, and I don't know if I've got a photo of what it looked like before, but all of this stuff back here was all in here. There was a tractor trailer and loads of stuff in here. So the farmer's actually cleared it out because my old man's going to be moving next door, so he's having this space. He's got all his stuff in a farm up in Surrey, but he's planning on bringing his stuff down here. So that's why we brought a doorway in, because I thought it'd be nice to be able to walk in between each other's units. This is basically what mine looked like about 3 or 4 months ago. So you can see we've got a window and stuff ready to go in. But I think in the long term, I can probably see myself having this bay here where the touring is, because I don't think I'm going to have enough space in here. But that being said, if the two of us work together, we could probably, you know, use each other's space along the line. But yeah, I think if we can, because this has got a concrete floor, we will over time probably concrete this one. It's a lot flatter. So it'd be nice to put a scissor lift in here, because I did plan to put a scissor lift in here, but I don't know if it'll work. I'm not sure. We might be able to, because obviously there's enough room to put a ramp in it, but the farmer said I can't have two three phase, so a mid-rise scissor lift only uses single phase. So something to think about. I know you can get 2-post lifts that do use single phase, but you have to buy an inverter and they're expensive. So this will be fine for now. Obviously a scissor lift is expensive as well, but something to think about for the future. I just want to get in here and start working on my stuff. I still haven't done anything with the touring yet. Still needs an engine. It's still sat here. I was thinking about breaking it and sell all the bits and then just scrap it and sell the engine, but then I thought, oh, it would be actually nice to actually get it working. I don't know. Now I thought if I broke the touring, got my money back and a little bit more, hopefully, if I sold all the bits off of it, I could get rid of that. I could get rid of the van, because the Touran is pretty big inside, so I could strip that all out and then I could use that. The missus loves the E90, so she's taken over that. So I can use the compact, because the compact is all finished. She's taxed and MOT'd and insured. She passed MOT with no advisories. She's ripping. I know I said this that the compact would be in this video, but the weather's a bit shitty today, so I wanted it to be, and it's filthy. I haven't washed it since it's been in the shed for about nearly a year, so she needs a good clean. But I have been dailying it for the last couple of, most of this week. So we're on Friday today. The MOT was on Monday, so I've been using it since Monday. And I tell you something, I love it. It's so good to run and drive. Everything works well on it. We have got one little issue with it, but I'll explain that when we do the video. I'll bring it up here and give it a wash, and then we can go for a tasty long drive, because it's all legit. It all runs nice. All the exhaust is done. I'm so happy with it. But yeah, unit. Let's focus on unit today. Look at the view, boys. Can't ask more than that. We're on the flight path, so there is a few planes that go past. But yeah, I've got some stuff in the van to get rid of today. Brought some stuff up to move in, because so you can see the van. The van is full, so I've got some shelving. I've got my trolley from the old one and some other just bits and pieces that were on the shelves. So I'm going to upload all of that now. So then, boys, it's just a quick video, just to quickly update you on where we're going to be and where we're kind of at. Thank you for being patient with me, and I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that subscribed. I really appreciate it. We're nearly at that 1,000 subscribers. I have been watching. Obviously I know I need to post stuff to keep you guys entertained, but we're going to get there. Hopefully with this space it will provide a lot of I don't know, content. Yes, a lot of content. But yeah, so this is where we're at. I'll update you in a few weeks with this place, and you'll see in the videos how it's progressing, but I'm not going to really bore you with workshop videos and me doing stuff, because it's, well, unless you want to see it, but you'll see it progress in the background, I'm sure. So next video will definitely be on the E36, as it is running and driving. I didn't think it'd be coming out this year, to be honest, being obviously moving units and stuff, but I did manage to hustle and get everything done on it that I wanted to do for the stage one, if you like. That is actually booked in to go for a car show on the 16th of July in Weybridge Wheels, it's called. So it'll be going on the BMW stand with Southwest Beamers or whatever the group's called. But we'll be heading down to there, so that'll be the longest drive I've ever done in the compact. So hopefully, touch wood, it all good. That's why I've been trying to daily it for as much as I can to try and shake down, see if any issues appear. That's all I've got. That's all I've got to say today. But yeah, so anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the new unit, and let me know what you think we should do with that touring. Do I just cut my losses and just rip it all apart and sell all the bits, or do I actually fix it and start using it, or fix it and sell it? I don't know. So let me know. If you want to keep up to date with the channel, hit that subscribe button, and it really does help me out. As always, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
And I've been counting days to